Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we're going to show you how to make a simple roasted pork belly. So let's start cooking. We will now prepare the pork belly. This is 450 grams of pork belly. Try to choose a piece that's not too fatty. Okay, so it'll be crispy and really nice and not too fatty for you, for your own health sake also. So basically you just need a device like this. If you don't have this at home, what you can do is just tie a few skewers together and then you can just put it onto the skin like this. Now there are some videos that show you that boil the pork first before you poke it, or steam it before you poke it. You can do those also. The main difference is that after you steam them or boil them in water, the skin is softer and then it's easier to poke. But then of course the skin will have more moisture and you will spend more time trying to dry out the skin. Now the method that I'm showing you right now is very traditional. You don't have to do any steaming or boiling of the pork in water. So all you have to do is just poke hole right now first. To make it easier, if it's just a small piece, what you need to do is just roll it up a little bit. Be careful of your hand, just do this. Okay. For those who like the skin to have a lot of blister, please poke more hole onto the pork. The more holes that it has on this skin, the more blisters it will have. Okay, that should more or less do it. We will now marinate the pork and I'll show you how to do it. In order to let the marinade get in the pork easier, we are going to make some cuts behind. Just some slight cut like this will be fine. Just run your knife through a little bit. Okay. After you have done some cuts on the pork, I'll show you how to do the marinade before we put it on the pork. I'm doing a very simple marinade right now. Just 4 tablespoons of Chinese rice wine, 2 teaspoons of salt, mix it in, 1.5 teaspoons of 5 spice powder, as well as white pepper. If you have seen my previous video, what I've actually done is that I've used preserved bean curd also, but it might not be readily available in some parts of the world. That's why I'm just using some basic ingredients over here. Mix them up well and we rub this on the underneath of the pork belly. Slowly spoon the marinade over the pork. And rub it in. And when this is done, turn it over. Like as you can see, there's some of this marinade that's on the skin. We'll just use a kitchen towel and dab it dry. Prepare a piece of aluminum foil. We're going to cover the exposed meat of the pork belly with the aluminum foil so that the moisture won't be lost when we are drying out the skin. So now use a paper towel and just wipe dry the skin. Do not worry about the stem mark on the skin, as this is edible actually. So it will still appear on the skin after you roast them, but it's not that visible. So after you're done with this, just compact them up a little bit like this. Try to pull down the skin a little bit. Okay, now wrap this up a little like this. Okay, fold this part in also. Fold it back again. We're going to make a small aluminum tray for this piece of pork belly, leaving only the skin exposed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the skin so that when we roast it, it will be nice and crispy and light. We'll need half a teaspoon of soda bicarbonate. This is to dry up the skin faster and also make it lighter and fluffier also. Just spread them on top like this. We're going to add on some coarse salt also. Just add 2 teaspoons first and rub them all over the pork. This will help to extract the moisture from the skin so that it will be crispy. This step is actually very important because in order for the skin to be crispy and not tough, you need to really dry up the skin. Do not worry about it being too salty. It will not, trust me. I've done this many times. Make sure you rub every part of the skin with the baking soda as well as the salt. As you can see, moisture is already coming out from the skin, right? Water, no worries. Just tap it off again, like this. Apply a little bit more salt. Another 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of it, and rub it in again. After this is done, we'll leave it in the fridge for at least a day. But we're going to put this in the fridge for 2 days so that the skin will be drier. And another thing is because we do not have the time to do this tomorrow, we'll be working. So we'll do it on Tuesday, which is a holiday for us. So I'll see you back in 2 days' time. The pork has been air dried in the fridge for 2 days already. So I'm going to put it in the air fryer and roast it now. Keep the aluminum foil on because we want the meat to be moist, not overly dried by the air fryer. So just put everything in like this, close it up. And we're going to set this at 180 degrees for 25 minutes just to cook it and to dry the skin further. So 25 minutes, 180 degrees Celsius. I'll see you back in a while. 25 minutes is up. Let's have a look. Look at how beautiful the skin has puffed up. We have now removed the aluminum foil. Let's take it out from the air fryer. I'll remove the aluminum foil and then I will just put it in again. Now I put it back into the air fryer. You just want to brown it a little bit more. So put it in. Spread some oil on the skin. This will brown even more and make this even more beautiful. Right, just a little bit of oil on the skin. We'll now turn the heat up to 200 degrees Celsius and air fry this for another 5 to 8 minutes. The meat is done. Let's have a look. If you want the color to be even darker, you can actually air fry this for 12 minutes or so. I'm just doing this for approximately 8-9 minutes around there. So we're not going to cut this straight away. We're going to rest the meat. The important thing is, look at how crispy this is. This is really good. So you're just going to take this out, put it on a piece of aluminum foil. We're going to cover the exposed meat but leave the skin alone. Okay, because we want the juice to sit in. So just cover the part of the exposed meat over here like this. And just wrap it up like this. We'll cut this approximately in half an hour's time. So at this moment, we just leave this to rest. And the end result, you have very crispy skin with very juicy meat. So I'll see you back in a while. We have rested the meat and now it's time to cut them up. I'm using a cleaver over here. I'm just going to halve it because I like my meat to be big and thick. So I'm just going to not start from a corner here but somewhere over here just to create one line first so that I know where to cut. Listen to how crispy it is. Look at how beautiful and juicy this is. So I'm going to cut this into smaller pieces. So I'm going to cut this now. I'm going to cut it into sizes like this. So just chop it down like this. Big pieces. Goes extremely well with beer. A good pork belly must have very crispy skin and very juicy meat. So this is exactly what we are trying to achieve over here. So now it's time to give it a taste. Extremely crispy, and we try the meat now. Very juicy. Really good. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.